How to know when your woman is in the mood for intimacy. The key to a happy and healthy relationship is being attuned to each other's needs, emotionally and physically. Intimacy, after all, isn't just about the act itself, it's about connection, communication, and trust. In today's video, we'll explore the subtle signals that women often give when they're in the mood for closeness. We'll share a fun and romantic story that will not only educate but also entertain, showing how in house weapon, whether you're in a long-term relationship or navigating a new romance, these tips will help you build a stronger connection with your partner. Let's dive in. 1. Emotional connection comes first. The first and perhaps most important step in knowing when your woman is ready for intimacy is to focus on the emotional connection. Women often crave emotional closeness before physical intimacy. This means paying attention to her feelings, listening when she talks, and showing genuine interest in her day-to-day life. When you nurture the emotional bond, the physical connection will follow naturally. Tip: make her feel understood and appreciated. Compliment her not only on her appearance, but also on her personality, intelligence, and achievements. Here's a little twist story to illustrate this point. Story start: meet Jake and Lisa. They've been together for 2 years. Jake is very much in love with Lisa, but has trouble picking up on her signals when it comes to intimacy. One night, after a long day of work, they're sitting on the couch. Lisa is talking about her day, but Jake is half listening while scrolling through his phone. Lisa feels frustrated and distant, even though Jake doesn't realize it. 2. Pay attention to body language. Women often communicate their desires through body language, and being attuned to this can be a game changer. Maybe she touches your arm more often than usual, gives you a lingering look, or sits a little closer than normal. These small, non-verbal cues can tell you a lot about her mood and what she's feeling. Tip: when you're with her, make eye contact and be present. If she's leaning into you or brushing up against you more than usual, that's often a sign that she's in the mood for more closeness. Back to Jake and Lisa. After Lisa finishes her story, Jake finally puts down his phone. He notices that Lisa has been inching closer to him on the couch, and she rests her hand on his leg, a soft smile playing on her lips. Jake feels the shift in the energy between them and finally starts to get the hint. 3. Flirting with words and playful behavior. Flirting doesn't stop after you've been in a relationship for a while. It becomes even more important. When your woman is in the mood for intimacy, she might become more playful or teasing in her conversation. She might drop little hints in the form of compliments, suggestive comments, or inside jokes that have a flirty undertone. Tip: respond to her flirtation with light-hearted fun of your own. Keep the energy light and romantic. Later that evening, Jake and Lisa are cooking dinner together. Lisa brushes her fingers against Jake's as they chop vegetables, giggling when their hands meet. She teases him about how bad he is at slicing onions, and Jake finally gets it. Lisa is in a playful mood, and this might be her way of showing she's interested in something more later. 4. Watch for a change in her routine. Sometimes, women signal their desire for intimacy by doing things slightly differently than usual. Maybe she wears a special outfit or spritzes on her favorite perfume. Or perhaps she creates an atmosphere by dimming the lights, putting on soft music, or even lighting candles. Tip: be mindful of the environment she's creating. If she's going out of her way to set a romantic mood, she's likely thinking about intimacy and wants you to notice. As the evening wears on, Lisa suggests that they watch a movie together after dinner. Jake agrees, and they settle in on the couch. But instead of the usual action movie, Lisa picks a romantic film. She dims the lights, lights a candle, and cuddles up close to Jake. He realizes now that this is more than just movie night. Lisa's setting the scene for a romantic evening. 5. Verbal cues: just ask, but be gentle. While body language and non-verbal signals are great, sometimes the best way to know what your woman wants is simply to ask gently and with respect. Open and honest communication about your desires and needs is essential in any relationship. If you're unsure, there's no harm in asking her how she's feeling. as long as you approach it in a loving and non-pressuring way. Tip: frame your questions in a way that shows care. For example, you could say something like, "I've been feeling close to you tonight. How are you feeling?" As they snuggle up on the couch, Jake decides to take a chance. He looks over at Lisa and softly says, "You've been so playful tonight. I've enjoyed it. How are you feeling?" Lisa smiles, her eyes sparkling. "I'm feeling good. Maybe we should head upstairs soon," she says playfully. Jake knows exactly what that means. Story twist: a fun and romantic ending. Later that evening, Jake and Lisa find themselves lying in bed, enjoying each other's company. But here's the twist: just when things are about to heat up, Lisa bursts into laughter. "What's so funny?" Jake asks, confused. Lisa grins and pulls out her phone. "I set a reminder earlier to make sure we didn't burn the dessert we left in the oven," she says, showing Jake the screen. "I guess we got a little distracted." They both laugh in the moment, while playful and lighthearted brings them even closer. It's a reminder that intimacy is not just about the physical, it's about connection, laughter, and the ability to enjoy every moment together. Intimacy is about connection, not just signals. At the end of the day, the key to knowing when your woman wants intimacy is to be present, connected, and attentive. Whether it's through body language, playful flirting, or setting a romantic mood, women often give subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, hints when they're in the mood for more. The more you pay attention to these signals, the closer you'll grow as a couple. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Passionate Connect for more fun and educational insights into relationships, love, and emotional intimacy. Drop a comment below if you've ever missed a signal from your partner, and share your stories with us. Subscribe to Passionate Connect for more tips on emotional connection and romance. Like the video and share it with friends who could use some relationship advice. Comment below with your thoughts on the importance of communication in relationships.